Okay, Binghamton.
Robert Menchie from the State University of New York at Binghamton again. The question regarding is the fact that a lot of us in here are college students, and if McCain wins the presidency, there will be 3,000 cabinet positions that get filled. And I'm sure there aren't that many liberal Republicans that will be filling those positions, and many of us have ambitions of moving to Washington, D.C. to work for those cabinet members. Do you think it's a little disingenuous of you to deny that fact, and that a lot of us here will be unemployed if McCain is not the president?
Disingenuous, I'm the one who keeps pointing it out. Well, I will say that if McCain becomes president, I hope all of you will come apply for jobs in his administration, because otherwise it's just going to be Warren Rudman.
Hi, my name is Ari Feynman. I go to Binghamton University. I just have two quick questions. Number one, if Rudy Giuliani was our nominee, would you support him?
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody when he was first running, I said I could never vote for a pro-abortion presidential candidate. And then I realized about a week later, and I started, admitting publicly that if he were the nominee, I'd vote for him, and I'd lie to all of my friends about it. But I actually think, I think he, like I was saying about Romney, I think he's a lot like Romney. He's a lot more conservative than his public record indicates. You look at what they did as opposed to what they said. And, like Romney, when he's running against Teddy Kennedy, if he'd taken out Teddy Kennedy, he wouldn't even have to go through the whole devil's advocate thing. He would instantly be a saint. And when he's running against Teddy Kennedy, he says, oh, I'm not a Reaganite. Yeah, okay, those are his words. And then he governed conservatively. Similarly with Rudy Giuliani. Okay, he marches in the gay rights parade. And then he gets the homeless off the street and cuts our taxes. And if that's what it takes, okay, fine. He's very smart, Rudy Giuliani. I think Rudy Giuliani and Mitt Romney were the two smartest candidates running. Very high IQs. I think that counts for a lot. And I think Rudy Giuliani would have appointed... I didn't really want to give their campaign this argument. I wish I had now. I started thinking, because the one thing we know Rudy Giuliani cares about is criminal law. And other than Rudy Giuliani himself, I could think of no lawyer in America who both would be really tough on criminal law, would vote to overrule Miranda and so on and so forth, and not overrule Roe v. Wade. I mean, other than allegedly Rudy Giuliani. So I think his judges probably, for that other reason, would have been very good.
All right, and my second question is, I've heard conflicting reports, but I was just wondering if you've ever dated a liberal before.
They're not liberal for long.
I'm Larry Orr. I'm a public librarian from Azusa, California, and also a 1979 graduate of the National Journalism Center. The news media the major news organizations and newspapers have, in recent years, been compared to dinosaurs with layoffs going on. And I was just wondering, should young people who aspire to careers in journalism reassess their career goals?
No, and I'm glad you asked this here. I say this every year at YAF, and I almost forgot, or at CPAC. You must all go into television. Television is what gave us John McCain as our nominee. You have got to apply to ABC, NBC, CBS. Newspapers, yes, they are obsolete. Do not apply to work for a newspaper. CNN and MSNBC, and just take college Republicans off your resume. Because it's the only hope. I mean, what happened this election season, every time I would be watching the news station, it was just constantly running down Mitt Romney, the flip-flopper, 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 and oh, John McCain, tell us more about when you were a POW. I mean, I was just saying outside, assuming the media would prefer Hillary to McCain, and I'm not sure that's an obvious choice for them, it's going to be kind of fun to watch the media suddenly give different interviews and a different approach to John McCain. But yeah, no, you all need to work for TV. We could have been spared this fate.
Hello, my name is Brian Conger. I have two quick questions. Looks like I'm the last one. What are your thoughts on Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert? And the second one is we hosted you at the University of Arizona, which I'm sure you remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
There we go.
I think I owe you guys a steak dinner. They beat up the people who were throwing the pies at me and missed. And so the college Republicans out there,
we do what we got to do.
we are going to set that up.
But you were great on our campus, and you've been great here. Can you just explain briefly how students here can host you on their campuses?
Oh, well, talk to Patrick Coyle right there. Probably by email. I love going to college campuses. There is nothing so fun. And that was the only time I was ever at risk of any physical danger, but it turned out the two boys who missed me, throwing like girls, ended up getting the beating of their life from, I think, the girls in the College Republican Club. And that's the end. Thank you.